This is the question asked in today's skillrack daily challenge. So in the first line of our input we are given two integers x and y, and in the second line of our input we are given two characters ch1 and ch2. So now using these values we have to form a new string of length x plus y. So in this case 5 plus 5 will be 10. So our output string will be of length 10. But before that we should form two new strings using the characters ch1 and ch2. So the first string will be nothing but x characters of ch1. So here x is equal to 5. So we have to form a new string which contains only the character ch1 and it should be for x times. So this will be our first string a. And then the second string will be y characters of ch2. So again we have to create a string with 5 characters of b. So this will be the second string. So now we have two strings of length x and y. Now we have to interlace both of these strings. So after interlacing, our output string will be like AB. So this will be the output string. So we are just interlacing the characters of the first string and second string. So after interlacing, this is the string which we are forming, and the length of this string is 10, which is nothing but x plus y. So this is how we are getting our output, and our task is to implement a function that returns this particular string. So now let us see another sample input. Here x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 12, and character ch1 is equal to s and character ch2 is equal to k. So now we have to form two strings. The first string is x characters of ch1, so the character s for 6 times, and the second string will be y characters of ch2, so the character k for 12 times. So these are the two strings. Now we have to interlace these two strings, so that will be the new string. So after interlacing, this is how our string will be looking like. But here we can see that the length of first string is less than the length of the second string. So we cannot do interlacing properly. So whenever we are in the cases like this, we have to do the maximum possible interlacing, and after that we should add the remaining characters at the end. So here there are 6k character which is remaining. So we have to add those remaining characters directly at the end continuously. So I am adding the remaining 6 characters without interlacing because there is no character to interlace in the first string. So this is our output string, which is of length 6 plus 12, 18. So in our expected output also we can see that we are printing the same. So now let us see how to implement this function. So our task is to implement this function named getInterlacedString, and this function is expected to return a pointer, and in arguments we are getting 4 values. So 2 integers and 2 characters. So the first integer is x and the second integer is y, and the first character is ch1 and the second character is ch2. So now with these values we have to form our output string. So first, to store our output string, I am going to create a new character pointer because this function is expected to return a pointer. So I am creating a character pointer. So the name of the pointer is str, and within the arguments of malloc we should give the size of our output string. So the output string will be of size x plus y. So that will be the size of the output string, and we should multiply it with the size of character. So within the arguments of malloc we should give size of char into within the bracket x plus y. So that will be the size of the output string. So now we have created a pointer, and now we have to start storing the characters into this str. So to do that I am creating an integer variable named int, and I am initially setting it to 0 because we will be starting to store characters from index 0. And then I am creating a while loop, and this while loop iterates until x becomes equal to 0 and y becomes equal to 0. So in the condition I am giving x not equal to 0 or y not equal to 0. So this loop keeps on iterating until both x and y becomes equal to 0. And in every iteration, if x is greater than 0, then we will be storing the character ch1 at the index int. And after storing at the index int, we will increment the int. So I am setting str of int plus plus is equal to ch1. And since we have stored a new character, now we should decrement the value of x. So whenever we are performing this operation, we are also going to decrement the value of x. So x minus minus. So when we keep on doing this, at one point x will become equal to 0. So at that point we would have inserted x characters of ch1, and we should also interlace. So soon after inserting the character ch1. In the next line itself, we should include a condition for inserting the character ch2. So similarly, we should use the same logic. We should check whether y is greater than 0, and if it is true, then at str of int plus plus, then we have to store the character ch2 and we have to decrement y. So when we keep on doing this, one point both the variables x and y will become equal to 0, and at that case the while loop will be stopping to work and we have our expected output stored in the str pointer. So we will just return the str, so that will be the required output. So this is the logic to solve today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching.